Into the box now, Josh Bell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul.
First pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, number 10.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And it's quickly 0-2. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Coming to the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Comes set, now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And he's safe. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ke'Bryan Hayes has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Arozarena is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But it'll come at a cost. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Line toward the gap in left center. Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Randy Arozarena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Arozarena is there, 2 gone. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in this. At the plate, Brandon Lau. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lau stands at first with 1 out. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ji-Man Choi goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Fouled away. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Adames just 20. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number
Digging in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Arozarena is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
O'Grady is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 0 for 7. Popped him up. Hayes has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in. Settling in now, Pablo Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 16.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows coming in on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 55.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Arozarena is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Number 10.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let up.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Eric Gonzalez.
Number 2, shortstop.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Yandy Diaz. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now
up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Brandon Lau is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's foul. Away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jalen Beeks gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 55.
Now to the plate, Josh Bell. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in two-strike situations.
Thank you, Heidi. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack in the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ji-Man Choi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Hit back up the middle. Newman brings it in, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brian O'Grady will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Reynolds.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in once again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows coming in on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jacob Stallings. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the Pirates strand a couple, but they're on autopilot 11-1.
The designated hitter.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two bags on one swing.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Bell has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brandon Lau is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Ray. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Gregory Polanco. Pulled toward right center field. Arozarena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now, Brian Reynolds. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Meadows is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Last half of the 7th here, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
G-Man Choi swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Bell brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 31, Ryan.
Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The next 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 11-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Grady is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. And he fouls this one off. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Zunino is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First pitch on its way. Manuel Margot is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. One out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have
Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Into the box, Pablo Reyes.
Number 16.
And he fouls this one off. Last time through was a base hit. Now the pitch. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 55.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Center fielder, number 10.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Has a look. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Colin Moran. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This is pulled into right. Meadows is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Keone Kela takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Brandon Lau stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. 0-1 the count. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 39 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Snell struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.